What if I told you that a country does not need to be producing advantage and it changed the way the world trades?
A key principle in international trade. It explains why countries specialize in trade, even when one country seems more efficient at producing everything. Definition. Comparative advantage happens when a country can produce a good at a lower opportunity cost than another country. Remember, it's about relative efficiency, not absolute output. Absolute advantage is simply producing more with the same resources, but comparative advantage is about what you give up to produce something. Worked example. Let's take two countries, Alpha and Beta. Alpha can produce 100 cars or 50 computers. Beta can produce 60 cars or 60 computers. White right pointing backhand index for Alpha. The opportunity cost of one car equals 0.5 computers. White right pointing backhand index for Beta. The opportunity cost of one car equals one computer. That means Alpha has a comparative advantage in cars, while Beta has a comparative advantage in computers. If Alpha specializes in cars and Beta specializes in computers, and they trade, both countries can end up consuming more than they could without trade. This is the gain from specialization. Diagram, PPF. On a production possibility frontier, PPF, specialization allows each country to move beyond its frontier through trade. This shows the mutual benefits of comparative advantage. Importance. This principle underpins free trade arguments. It shows that even if one country is less efficient at producing everything, trade can still benefit both sides. That's why economists often argue against tariffs and quotas. Evaluation. However, comparative advantage relies on assumptions. No transport costs, perfect mobility of resources, free trade without barriers, constant returns to scale. In reality, transport costs, protectionism, and global supply chains can reduce the benefits. Countries may also protect infant industries or maintain independence in strategic sectors. Conclusion. In summary, comparative advantage is about relative efficiency. It explains why specialization and trade increase global welfare. But in exams, balance the theory with real-world limitations. That's how you push your answer into the top band.